John and Charles Wesley in the 1700s, they were in England, and England experienced a crazy turn of drunkenness. John Wesley said that the drunkards were everywhere in the street. In fact, it was so bad that parents were selling their kids to get more drinks. John Wesley said that England is ready for a revival. He started to preach the gospel. All of a sudden, he said a move of God swept across England. And all of a sudden, instead of the streets being filled with drunkards, he said in the middle of his sermon in the street, people began to cry aloud under conviction as if they were dying in their sin. One day, a famous man came to England to run a ballroom for the crowds and multitudes to come. But John Wesley preached on that same night. He said the ballroom was empty, but the church was full. The revivals were so great that by the end of his life, he had preached 40,000 sermons. 8 sermons every single day was preached to handle what God was doing. 8 sermons a day were preached. You know why? Because God swept across the city. God said, I'm gonna breathe on England. And God breathed on a dead nation, and a dead nation came to life. God flipped England upside down. God turned the drunken yard into a Holy Spirit wave.